Alright, here we go. 10 and 11. Looks like we did number 10. We found the maxes and mins in class. The other day, same problem. So let's look at 11. E to the x plus cosine of x. We want to find maxes and mins or extrema, so we want to take a look at where is the derivative 0 to find our critical points. So it'll be e to the x. Derivative cosine is negative sine of x. Both those are defined everywhere, so I don't have to worry about where this doesn't exist. But I do want to know where is it equal to 0. So basically I'm asking where is e to the x equal to the sine of x. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this graph. Sine of x from 0 to, remember this is from 0 to pi, right? So from 0 to pi, the sine of x goes like this. And that high point is 1. E to the x comes through here, right? It just keeps on going up. It's never going to hit this curve because it starts at 1 right here and just increases above. So there is no place this happens. So no x values. Make this true, right? So what does that say? There's no critical points. So then my max and mins have to occur at one of the endpoints. So let's look at the endpoints. When x is 0, f of x, or y, is e to the 0 plus cosine of 0, which is 1 plus 1, which is 2. And when x is equal to pi, f of x is e to the pi plus cosine of pi, which is e to the pi minus cosine of pi is negative 1. So let's write that as a decimal. So I'm doing this on the side here. Oops. E to the pi minus 1 is 22.14. And let's see what do we know about the derivative in between these two endpoints, because I know it's either always positive or always negative. Because if it was positive and then negative, I would have had a 0, a critical value, where the derivative would have to be 0, because the derivative would be positive here and negative here. And for a function to go from positive to negative, it has to be 0 somewhere in between. So let's just check this out and see. So f prime of x, for all values from 0 to pi, I want to look at this guy right here. Well, e to the pi is positive, and the sine of x is positive, but the sine of x, if you look at this graph, is always below e to the x, right? So therefore, when I subtract e to the x, any point here minus any point here, or not any point, the point right below it, it's always going to be positive, right? So it's going to be increasing. So I know this graph, 0, 2 is where it starts, and it's going to increase up to 22.14 at pi. Okay, so this is my global max. So global max, at x equals pi, global min, sorry, I did it backwards, or not from left to right, at x equals 0. And here are the maximum and minimum values, right? Okay, there you go.